we want to know what you think about women sailing moths.
It'd be great. We need more of them.
Okay,
for sure.
And specifically, our understanding is that all it takes to sail a moth, which is it's a little different than other boats, is that it basically takes endurance,
Yep.
Agility, and skill.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Yep.
And so
there's no reason girls can't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what attracted you to the moth to begin with?
I guess the challenge was the first thing.
Okay, so for people that don't sail very much, what is the challenge?
It's in a lot of different areas. It's not just, it's physical, it's mental in terms of the technology and getting your head around everything that works. And it's a big skills kind of step up to be able to sail a regular boat in sort of 3 dimensions.
In other words, as well as in the water, then when you're doing what they call low riding in the water, and then when you lift up on the hydrofoil.
Exactly, it's a whole nother step.
Yeah.
So that sort of challenge keeps you going all the time. You're always learning.
So Naomi, who's been sailing moths for 38 years, said that the thing I know. Said the thing about these is they're quiet.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive when you first get on and you first get a go and start flying. It's a pretty awesome feeling.
Yeah. Oh, it must be. It must be. So, what was it like when you first got it foiling and really fast?
Geez, I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just impressive.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a total wonderful feeling.
Yeah. It
so,
is.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else.
What do you think of women doing the moths?
Doing the moths? Oh, I think they should definitely do it. And you know why? Because this boat is so much about finesse, about balance, and about the light touch to it, you know? And some of the guys out there, you know, they get the big muscle boats and they can muscle them around. But this boat is a lot about the finer touch, and I think it would be perfect for women.
And when do you try moth sailing?
I really, really, really want to try. I really do. I think I could do it. You know, but I think everyone says that. And
my understanding from talking to men and women, it's basically you got to have endurance, so it's physical conditioning. You got to have agility, and you got to have skill.
Bring it on.
Yeah. So it looks like
you've got money.
All that. Yeah. Well, then you get a sponsor.
Yeah, you need money for any kind of sailing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, we need some women to do some sponsoring, some wealthy women to do some sponsoring, some women-owned companies.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Well, hey, do it.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, do it. You can put a camera on your something.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Our understanding is that for women to sail moths, the foiling moths of course, that basically what it takes to sail a moth is endurance, agility, and what else did I say?
I don't know.
Agility,
balance.
Skill. I'm sorry, skill.
talk a lot about balance.
We're getting tired. So, would you agree with that? Would you think that's an accurate assessment?
Yeah.
Because you coach, so you probably coach women as well.
Yeah. The girls I coach for the Paralympic team are 2 girls. Okay. So yeah, I think perseverance, I think, is a big one. Just sticking at it and coping with, because everybody when they learn is going to do a lot of swimming around the boat. Yeah. And I think so the perseverance of just sticking at it makes a big difference.
So if you stick at it, your skills will get better.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
Now, some of the guys were saying that in light air the women will do great, and that in the heavy air it's going to be harder because of the lighter body weight and possibly less strength. So do you see that, or do you see that what do you see about that?
I think that will be the case. The lighter people need smaller rigs and things. But I mean, my girlfriend at home actually sails a moth, and we've just made her a mini rig.
Oh, really?
So we've just chopped the mast down, chopped the sail down, so she sails with a 6.5 square metre sail, and is fine in a breeze. And so it just means it's more controllable. It's easier to learn. I think that's certainly the way to encourage sort of girls and youth into the class, is just make it easier.
So that's what they did with the lasers anyway, didn't they?
Exactly. The lasers run a radial and a 4.7. So and we've got no rules on that, so it's easy to do that modification. So the mast is lighter, the sail is lighter, so it's easier to right from a capsize. Right. It's easier to rig. And it's a little bit slower, but if it means you're not capsizing, you're going to go around the race course a lot quicker. Yeah. So it's a perfect way to learn.
That's. I was actually waiting for someone to say that.
No.
And I don't know very much either.
We did it for the Worlds last year.
Oh, you did.
And then
for the women competing in the Worlds.
Yeah, Catherine used it at the Worlds last year.
Oh, interesting.
And then she just won the women's ladies title at the Europeans and
now,
at the
what's
nationals.
Her name? Her full name?
Catherine Knight.
Okay.
So she just did the Europeans with the mini rig as well. Just because it's really windy and wavy, and just because she was just able to get out and finish races, she did a lot better than a lot of the guys who stayed on shore because it was too windy for them.
Oh, how interesting.